Well, you may think it's going to be about this all together. Let's turn that down. Macaroni, smoked sausage, it's not about that. No, right over yonder. That seasoned glass baking dish. Let's make a cherry coconut bread pudding. English muffins is gonna be in there. Let's get on with the show. Half a stick of butter I done throwed down in the bottom of that there glass seasoned baking dish. It's about that big. About this long this way and about 1.5 times that way down there. Let's put it in that oven there and melt that butter. Cherry coconut bread pudding. What I got in yonder is I got 4 eggs in there. Oven's on 350 degrees. I had a half a stick of butter, you remember, right in there, and it's hot. And I had it in that oven to melt. Oh, it's gonna be good. So simple, yet so, delicious comes to mind, I mean, that's a big word, but use it if it's warranted. Pay attention. 4 eggs. And let's put some out there. I've been referring to this as that old high cinnamon. That's some good stuff right there, and I got a lot of it. But you see about how much that is? I'll show you. Well, y'all see it fall down yonder? I'm going to put a little more. But, that's ground cinnamon. And Dale and Kim sent me that cinnamon right there. But you know, there was about 17 different. Let's put a little nutmeg in there. And that's what I was getting ready to say. I think there was 17 different spices that I was blessed with. Candlelight even. Write that down. And we're going to put some sugar in there. I think about a half a cup. Not too much. Watch this. That's that cane sugar. That's that good sugar right there. Now that was a big handful, if you could see that. It's 2 different kinds. Anyways, put you some sugar in there. About that much right there. Well, that's going to be good. It's a bread pudding. I'll show you something. Maraschino cherries, red ones. And what I've done is I took that knife and fork, and that's a full bottle right there, about a 10-ounce jar, I think. But I cut them in 4 pieces, them maraschino cherries. Just dump them off in there like that right there. Oh, it's gonna be good. Right there, when I put them cherries in there, that's where good got better. But well, what's this? What's this? It's coconut milk. And see, can we get it in there? Sometimes it gels up in a can. And that's 1 can right there. Oh, that's some good stuff right there. That coconut milk. Get all that off right there. Don't leave none of that on that knife right there. And that's not enough. See, we need more than that right there. So what I got is this right here is coconut water, and it's got them little coconut chunks in it. You see them coming out there? Oh, it's gonna be good. About half a can of that, because we want it to be. We want it to be enough for the bread, even if we have to make 2 of them. Let's put some salt in it. Anytime you put some, anytime grind your own salt, sea salt. If you let's put some more in that. You know what? Salt. Sometimes you need it. You be the judge of your own salt intake. Just saying. Oh, that's gonna be good right there. Them was them 4 big eggs. And I got that oven right there now. If you sight straight head on at no angle involved in it whatsoever, it's on 350. I'm gonna check it again. It's 350. And I'll probably up that a little bit. In the butter right there, and that's kind of the reason that and this is not the first time I've made this right here by a long shot. I pretty much know this recipe right here by, you know, I could come over at your house and bake one of these, but this right here was an English muffin, and I done broke these up right here. That's the kind of stuff they do on television. You know, they break it up before you get there. I did that. You know, take it to the next level even. But it's just these right here was froze. That's them frozen. I mean, they qualify for something. They eat pretty good too once you put them in a bread pudding, and they all right with some butter on them in the morning. You know, some jam. That's 4 of them English muffins right there, and that half a stick of butter down in there, and that's still hot. And this right here, let me recap right here, make sure I ain't left none now there, and I did. Boy, it's a good thing I thought backwards right then. Did you notice that? And this right here is that, this is that cheap imitation vanilla extract. It's really cheap. If you pour it out in your hand like that right there, you can almost see through it. So when it's that, it's pretty good, to be honest with you. I mean, this right here will be a little bit on the vanilla side, and I wanted it to be that way. I wanted to be able. If I was comparing this, baking this bread pudding to a cigar smoker, you know, I would want it to have a, you know, some aftertaste is even. Let's see. Now the last one that I baked, what I did is I poured this cherry juice off in this batter right here. I'm just going to put a little bit in there, not too much. But it gives it a red, what your bread pudding when you get done with it, y'all see that? Oh, that's coming to, that color come out right there real quick. Oh, it's going to be good. Oh, and cheap too. This is not expensive dish at all. By no means. I mean, go ahead and put too much in there, and if you run this over in the skid, if you put too much, I'm just gonna put all that. Look at them cherries in there. I'm just saying, and I'm gonna move them around a little bit right there. See, the way I flung them cherries over in there, I didn't get none over here in the corner like that right there, so I'm going to move them around. Most time I don't do that. You know, I just let it fall where it may. But in this case right here, them maraschino cherries, and this is just something you'll come to know as the more of these that you make. Oh, I got another one over there. I mean, the recipe, I just jotted it down, you know, as a variation of this right here, just a variation, and I think I'm going to lay in some extra items from the grocery store, and you don't want me right now at this point right here. If you want to, you can. You can let this sit here for a minute, but you know, most time, never. You know, I just shove this in that oven right there for about an hour and call it done. But I will twist it around. In my oven, I have to twist it around because one end is hotter than the other end. I've done learned that about it. About an hour, we'll flip back and see what this looks like. Well, it's looking good. 350 on that oven right there. I see that butter kicking on again just now. But this is the only time you'll be able to do this right here. About halfway through. About another 30 minutes. It'll be good. Pulls away from the side. You know what? If you was going up there to the family reunion and you toted this up there, all your kin folks would want to tote you home with them. Smells good too. Them maraschino cherries, oh, it just smells wonderful. Nothing left to do except serve it up. It's cooled down now to where I can manage it there without fear of a band-aid being involved in it there. Just kind of block it off right there, and let's go for a helping size about that right there. And you know, I usually serve this upside down, but let's just serve it right in there like that. Oh, it's so beautiful. Most beautiful. You know, state fair quality, what I'm going to call it. Going for that extra point, watch this. This right here is a big old, that's a dollop of cream cheese. Just a dollop of cream cheese. Right there's when good got better. Milk as the accomplishment. You know, I can't resist except to get one of those. One of them cherries, you know, get one of them out there by itself. Oh yeah. And that, the bread part. Ain't nothing but an English muffin. You know, just saying. Just a little bit of that cream cheese there. You know, rake you off a little piece right there. The perfect combination. I just can't resist. Enjoy.